Alright, so who do we have as the fastest qualifier here, just to kind of keep our eyes open? HM702, Brody, Lorenzo, Zach, Ansi, Fatty Matty, Fabelito, Effortless, and Misael is going to be like our top 10 fastest qualifiers here into the race here today on Southwick. Let's take away some of these Radar 8s here as we race the novice class. Let's see here. Dippin', are you still here?
Yes, I'm trying to figure out a button real quick. I'm trying to program a button. I'm trying to figure out how to show the riders' names in the replay.
Alright, we got some people's gear here now. I see, but let's get back to the screen. Rate bikes. Alright, just give me a second here.
Pro Rider 1 just followed.
Pro Rider, hey, I appreciate that follow, bro. I gotta find where is everybody?
Sitting around the start.
That's pretty sick. I like that one. The purple. That's Montana's and all. The blue Husqvarna.
How do you make the rider's name show over your head?
It's on the number, like where your numbers are, it's the /.
I don't have numbers. So what I press?
Look at the help icon there in the bottom.
Yeah, it says...
Too bad I don't have your helmet there, Craft. Alright, so him 702, this is our fastest qualifier. That stick drift, honestly, it kind of sucks.
Damn.
And we got people on the track. Other effers. What's up, Gitter? How are you today? Thanks for joining the stream, dude. We got an action-packed race about to unfold. We have the AMS series rolling here on Southwick. We're gonna have a full gate, so it's gonna be a lot of carnage probably here off the start, but I'm also in the process here trying to kill a fucking fly. It keeps on I still haven't killed it yet, Chad. Alright, Dippin', are you in?
Yes, sir.
Alright. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I thought the race was about to start, but... Let's see here.
Oh, homie's already practicing the cheater line through the grass. Who is that?
That's KTM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Are they waiting for somebody, do you know, or... Alright, here we go.
Here we go again. Attempt number 2. Moto 1.
Alright, looks like we have a pretty full gate here. Looks like there's a couple of riders that are still... I can see they're in the pit.
Looks like we're down to our last rider in the pit. Husqvarna.
There he is.
There he is.
Okay. Alright, so... Looks like everybody's loaded in. I think the timer's going to go down to... once it hits 0, that 15-second board will pop up. Oh, Kraft with the hole shot.
Looks like Kraft is off the track though. Yep, Kraft crashed. With a good start.
Who we have up front here? Is it HM702 up front? It is.
Looking like it.
So, looks like he did take hole shot, and now he's going to be out front here on the lead lap.
Brody is our second place qualifier though, and it looks like he got a pretty good jump. He's running 3rd place, so hopefully this Moto he can play it smart, keep that start in play.
Alright, looks like we have MX Moro and P3, J-Win right behind him. Fafolito in P5, Ansi in P6, Montana. He's up there in the 7th. He was ripping pretty good there in the novice class, so carrying over some momentum into the amateur onto a different track, but looks like he's getting it done here off the start and off the speed lap.
HM is starting to clear the field a little bit.
Yeah, no, that gap is starting to pull away a little bit, it looks like there. Vix must have went down there because it's MX
Same with
Moro.
Brody. Brody is down as well, all the way back to 12th from 3rd.
Oh, it looks like Zach, I don't know if he's still I think he's still our points leader, but looks like he's having some issues here getting caught up in traffic. Trying to make his way through this field, but We got Worm and Misael battling here for that 7th position. Looks like Vix is caught up in that battle as well.
Miss IL around the outside. That is such a good line.
Yeah, I know he's just going to carry the momentum going into this next corner. The other guy's prompt for that inside more so, but looks like we're going to have a good little battle here, shaping up for a 2nd place with J Wayne and MX Moral starting to close each other in. Oh, J Wayne got into that middle rut there, took that inside away from there. MX Moral. Let's kind of see what happens. HM702 though is still out with you know, building a lead here. You know, no pressure kind of, you know, from MX Immortal or J-Win as they're, you know, a little over 4 seconds off the pace right now, but
open track and riding consistent. Can't ask for much more.
Makes it a little bit easier, but Ansi is pushing the ante right now. Looking to take P3 as he gets tied up with MX Moral. Oh, that's unfortunate. Rico's up here as well, though. Rico on the MXL TH3 team. Looking like he's in P5.
Missile's also steady working through the pack. He's
Yeah.
came from 11th back to 6th. Good to see. Just good heavy qualifier there.
You know, and there's still quite a bit of time here to where, you know, maybe that 14 seconds, you know, can make up some time and maybe, you know, be battling here with the top guys.
Everyone's pretty well spaced out, so they got open track for themselves.
Yeah, no, they've spaced up pretty quick through these first couple laps, but
HM's lead is not getting any smaller though.
no, he is pulling away. All right, Rico's going to put some pressure here on Ansi here for that 4th position. He should have that inside line. Ansi lets him have it. Yep. That's a good clean pass. So Rico's going to be in that P4 position here.
Kraft is not having a good day. He is all the way back in 21st.
Yeah, it looks like he might have retired. I don't know if he did or my camera was just glitching there, but let's get back up here with the top guys. Alright, well, we have a good little 3-rider battle here for that 4th position through the Missile, Ansi, and Favolito. Rico must have had a couple falls there where he's now battling with Zach for that, I guess for that 6th position, I would assume. Yeah, Zach made a pretty good pass there, diving into the inside. Yeah, HS7 though keeps on just pulling away lap by lap. Looks like he gets about a second of a lap, 2 seconds a lap. Kind of making it look easy right now on the wide open field. Oh man, Zach is making his way up. He was quite a ways. What was he? A couple laps ago, like 6th place. Oh, J-Wing goes down. That's gonna give Zach an easy position there. And he has 2nd place right in his.
Started outside the top 10.
Yeah, no, he was pretty far back. Looking like he is making way here on MX Moral. Oh, is Zach into the inside? Oh my goodness, what a move! Looks like he's going to make it stick here. He's going to rip this outside on the left-hander. Oh, don't get into the SpongeBob. All right, yes, he makes it stick. All right, so Zach up into that P2. Now I'll be kind of curious to see with about 12 and a half minutes left in this moto where and how much he can chop off of HM702's lead here.
Zach is currently running the fastest lap of the race at a 2:17.231.
Looks like we're...
Missile is also someone to watch for. He's running the third fastest lap in the race right now.
And who do we have as a HM702 with the second fastest?
HM702, yes sir.
Zach must have maybe possibly a couple cuts, you know, with timing and scoring on the leaderboard. Yeah, he must have a couple cuts. Cause that he's still not in front of MX Morrow there in that timing did update. Missile's starting to sneak up here behind J Wayne. That's going to be for that P4 position. One of those riders that did come back from the pack. They're off that start.
Looking like Kraft did not retire. He's coming back too. He's 16th from 21, making the best of a shit moto. Do what you can. Brady as well. He had a gnarly crash at the beginning, putting him way back. He's back in 11th now.
Yeah, we'll have to keep our eyes open here for some of these guys that are working their way through the pack here. Like I said, still a lot of time for these guys to make something happen. Get up into that P5 or, you know, even top 10. You know, the gap between, you know, Kraft and, you know, P10 isn't super dramatic. Something you can totally make up within 10 minutes. Looks like Worm is battling with Missile. So he must have got around Rico there as well. Oh, Missile got into the SpongeBob. Okay, so Zach looks like he did make the pass on MX Morrow. So 10 minutes left. We'll see what Zach can do and see if he can chip away at that lead lap by lap here. But it's gonna be pretty tough with HM. You know, just running up front there. He with the wide open track. You know, there's not a whole lot going around him. So it's just basically just logging laps, kind of from here on out, staying on two wheels. Okay, so Missile got around J-Wayne there for the 4th position, but J-Wayne's not backing off, it looks like. Finding that extra grip there, that inside. Looks like he's going to pull up to the side of Misael. Doesn't stick, but yeah, through two different lines there. Looks like Missile got a better, a little bit more momentum out of that corner. MX Morrow went down, our P3 rider, so that's going to allow Misael and J-Wayne. Oh, looks like Worm. So Worm's in front of him, so Worm has some cuts. So I'm kind of curious. Let's see if the timing and scoring updates here soon. Let's see where Zach is at for this lap. Still 11 seconds. I mean, he is starting to chip away little by little at this lead. But if HM702 just stays on 2 wheels, he's gonna have he should be able to, you know, lock it in here for a Moto 1 victory.
I might need to check Brady's laps here because it looks like he is still catching up. His lead is completely manageable to make it into the top 5.
Okay, so can you see how many cuts people have?
I cannot.
Oh, Misael went down. J-Wing gets an easy pass there. MX Maro though has a pretty there's a pretty big gap between that and P4. You know, over 10 seconds. But Zach
Zach's got his down to 10 seconds. That is crazy.
Oh, you can see him in the HM muscle went down because Zach can see him. He is right in front. Oh, and HM went down again.
Down again.
Oh no!
Looks like Zach might have just went around.
Yep. So we're gonna have a new leader. As long as there's no time cuts or anything, we'll for sure see a little bit of time cut somewhere. But we do have a new leader.
Might be safe with a good second.
Yep.
He only has a second in cuts. He might be safe.
Oh, HM702 went down again.
Yeah.
So that's going to help out Zach a ton there. Looking like Chase went down there on the outside there, but Zach's going to kind of set sail from here on out, I think. Being the fastest guy on the track, this should be easy picking for him. I think Zach's going to be pulling a pretty big lead here now. Yeah, 8 seconds.
Yep. Wow.
So, yeah, I would say he said goodbye. I'm going to win this moto. But should looking here at the P3, you know, Moro, there's still a pretty decent sized gap through that through P4. But Misael J-Wayne is still battling it pretty consistently through this whole race. Warming the P4, so like I said, not a whole lot of time left to make up a whole lot of ground, but I'm not sure if that rider in front of him is MX Maro. I think it is. So Worm has his sights set on P3 here. Like I said, he's gonna have to run a couple consistent laps here. Yeah, but he is making ground here on the P3 rider of MX Maro.
Our leader Zach just went down. Might allow HM to close that gap a little bit more. We'll see. Doesn't look like he lost much time though.
No, I see there's a must be a lapper right behind him.
Hold it together, Zach.
Oh, MX Maro went down. That's going to allow Worm to get into that P3 position. So he worked his way up through the pack as well. He now sits in the P3, but if we go back and look at Steven Kraft, he's up in the 10th position. So making some work all of these last couple laps through the pack. Looks like he has T. Diddy in front of him, Brody. Fafolito kind of leads it. Looks like Andy is tied up in that tied up in my group as well. What's going on here? Okay, so HM pulled back up here on Zach. Now that it's down to a 4-second lead, it was, you know, 8 seconds there before this last lap, but so Zach must be having some issues. MX Morrow got in front of Werb there again, so Werb must have took the spill, allowed Morrow to get around, but Werb's still right there. Should be able to show his tire a few times, and as I say that, he passes him kind of through the inside there and takes his line away, but it is clean racing. As we've seen, they're both still on 2 wheels. Hey, let's go. I appreciate that raid. We got the this Elite Racing Series here as we getting closer here to Moto 1. Zach's still out in that P1 position with a pretty close to a 6-second lead. But where the battle is, it's for that last podium spot between Worm and MX Merrill. Like I said, these guys have been switching positions here kind of throughout this moto, but
Worm must have cuts.
yeah, I'm thinking that too. You know, being how close they are, it looked like timing and scoring did did update there. So, but Worm,
Yes.
Worm's not backing down though. He I feel like he's gonna make this pass here. He's gonna make it stick.
He is not, but Missile is riding basically free track, and those two are battling their heart out.
Oh,
As I
no,
say,
it
that
is-
Missile
goes
crashes.
down. That's gonna allow J-Wing get right in front of him.
The announcer's curse, you know what they say.
It's always tough. But HM702 still in that P2 spot. He did lead the majority of this first moto, but with a couple mistakes allowed Zach to get in front of him. But it's kind of keeping a 6-second. It's pretty consistent, I would say, here these last couple laps. That lead hasn't really changed all that much. But I'm guessing, what's that? Oh, did Zach run out of gas? What happened?
Oh no. I would laugh if Zach ran out of
Nope,
gas.
okay, so
I
he
would
didn't-
also not be
he didn't
surprised if Zach
What's going on
got
here?
maybe a boot after this race due to his lap time. He is pushing it a little bit due to my calculations.
Okay, so Zach is pulled off. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but HM702 is he's gonna say thank you to that because I want this moto win. Like I said, he was leading the majority of this first moto, but really curious of what's going on with Zach, if he's having controller issues or what the heck is going on. But here comes MX Morrow. He's gonna take P2 away from Zach, and I'm guessing yeah, Misael got her own Worm there now. Depending, yep, Zach's still sitting there. So he's gonna drop
That's
back,
crazy.
but Misael is gonna have a pretty good race here off, for a P3 from that start. Like I said, he worked his way up through the pack, but he needs to keep it on 2 wheels here as we only have 2 laps left. But with this track starting to deteriorate from these riders, consistent laps are going to be a little bit more tough. You can kind of see everything's bouncing through every corner there, but looks like this is going to be the final lap here as they go over the finish. So 1 lap remaining here with HM702 out in the lead. Looks like MX Merrill is kind of pulling away here from J Wayne. So looking like these guys are pretty spread apart through 1, 2, and 3. But
According to the game chat, Zach says that he is letting HM702 win the moto because he felt like being a nice guy.
nah, is that really what he said?
Where
Oh
I
my
wish I was
goodness.
lying. He just wanted to see if he could catch him, and he did, and then he gave it back to him.
Yeah,
He's
so,
got to be sandbagging a little bit. That is too funny.
yeah, no, because Zach is riding right now. He is in that that P7 spot. But regardless, HM702, I would say thank you for giving that moto because I want the points. But
HM702 earned it though. He stayed in that spot the whole moto and worked
yeah,
his butt off.
yep, like I said, he did ride a pretty good race through that the whole time. Same with MX Merrill. Like I said, he's been up in that podium, you know, spot kind of the whole race. Jay Wayne also was up front for the majority of the race as well, but Misael went down. He's the one guy
I'd
that,
like to say Kraft is back in 7th place.
yeah.
Brody hasn't let me down yet. I was calling a top 5 for him. I'd like to see that still.
Looks like
It is
he
possible.
dropped.
He is very close.
Boyd, he's dropped there into that at least 7th spot, I'm guessing. Because Kraft's going up here on Fafalito. Okay, so he's behind. I'm just gonna wait for time.
Missile has some serious pressure right now.
Yeah, look at that group of riders. Like I said, last lap, it's all comes down to the wire. We're just kind of gonna keep our eyes on these guys. Zach went down in that inside. But our Motor 1 winner, HM702, he takes that P1. MX Mero coming around looking like he should hold down that P2. Jay Wayne, like I said, looking pretty solid there in the P3. So our top 3 riders, HM702, MX Mero, and Jay Wayne.
Can Missile hold him in the last corner?
Yeah, no, Missile has to just keep it on 2 wheels here. Looks like he will keep
He
it.
will not.
No. Oh my
He will
goodness.
not.
What happens?
He did.
What's the time
He
and
held
score?
him off.
Oh my goodness, what a
4th
finish.
place for Missile.
Yeah, well, that's a very good
Worm
race.
was right on his tail.
Yep.
Without cuts, Worm would have been
Yep.
potentially there.
Nope, like I said, he did have some cuts throughout the whole moto. Brody up there in that P6, Zach P7, Kraft with the solid P8, Fafalito P9, Vix will round out our top 10 there, it looks. Like I said, it'll be kind of curious to see what happens here in Moto 2. If Zach puts the hammer down and, you know, just takes that P1 there in Moto 2, because he was starting to pull a pretty big lead there when he made that patch, you know, on the pass on HM702. So I'm really curious.
Pole shot to finish though for HM702.
Yeah, well, that's about as good as a race can get.
Zach is so slow. Someone said they're crazy. You're crazy. He's pretty smooth. Maybe not compared to some of the top pros. Zach might be slow, but he's pretty good. We give credit where it's due around here. And he would whoop my ass.
Yeah, we got HM's riding some practice laps here after the moto. Looks like we had quite a few people there.
That's a victory lap. That's what we'll call it. Waving to the fans, showing off. Stops, hits rev limiter, waves a little bit. HM702 is for the fans.
Like I said, I think he was our fastest qualifier too, so he's having a pretty good day here on Southwick.
Looks like Montana had it a little rough down there.
Yeah, no, he was running up in that. I think he was P7 when we were watching him, and then kind of just fell. But let's take a look at the official Moto 1 results.
Now do fastest lap when you're done with that. I want to see if Zach cooked anything faster.
We could take a look at the ideal.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
What? What are you seeing?
Chat going wild against Zach.
In Discord?
Bro, you're sandbagging and no, in that one that you were just on.
Oh. Yeah, no, they,
He's kicked out of there. Yeah. Is not very happy.
Yeah, I know Zach has some heat right now.
Did Montana say to get rid of him?
Was he booted?
Well, maybe it should be.
Well, someone did eject him, so I'm guessing. So Zach is taken out
by a race director. That's not me. I didn't do it.
It wasn't me.
Had to have been Tanny Boy. Here we go again.
Yeah, I kind of feel that's what everybody is kind of thinking here. He was kind of schmoovin' though. I mean,
Heavy K's over here talking smack, but he's racing amateur and novice himself, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I've noticed that too. In a racer perspective, that makes me mad.
I completely agree. I could do the same thing and sign up for it.
Shift says, add some weight to Zach's bike.
Add some weight.
Alright, feel bad for Zach, but I gave him a reasonable warning, 3 seconds faster. Yeah. No, I think everybody agrees here.
Well, if HM702 can get another start.
I'm gonna grab a water.
Heavy, are you on a team or anything?
Alright.
Oh, no. I was gonna say, you're gone, and we're not gonna be able to call the start.
Oops.
Thank goodness you're back. I'm gonna get on my drone here. Meow. Yeah, this is...
Zach. I mean, you're flying that moto, by the way. That was some good shit.
What did Zach say in the chat? I missed it. Poor guy.
He's in my Twitch. Alright, who's gonna take this whole shot here? Looks like MX Marrow's running that inside, but it's gonna be Bam Bam, it looks. What the fuck? What the heck, chat? Sorry. That was crazy. I apologize about that. K Childress on the TPR Dirt Laps Husqvarna looks like he's going to be rolling that P1 spot here off that first lap. Bam Bam's up there, but looks like K Childress. Yeah, great K Childress with their whole shot there on Moto 2 as well. Uh-oh, Bam Bam goes down, is going to collect a couple of riders. Oh no.
With him.
Oh, Rico got around it there. There's still a couple riders still getting tied up. Ah, that's so tough. Alright, looks like we're going to have a battle here for the one position here between K Childers and HM702. But looks like Bam Bam's still kind of in the fight here. I know he wasn't quite up in that top 10 finish their last moto, so be kind of curious there with that good start. If he can stay up and work his way through the pack, or he's going to start falling. But Kraft, he's in that third position. He made work of that start, so. HM702 makes a pass there on K Childers, but we'll kind of see here what he does now that he's in that P1 spot. Like I said, you know, last moto, he did lead the majority of that Moto 1, so this familiar spot for him the second moto as well. But this track is going to is going to get beat up more and more each lap as they go around, so lighting choices are going to have to be absolutely key. Looks like we got Worm there in the P4 here as well. So we'll see kind of these next couple of laps here if any of these riders start to close up here a little bit. They're kind of have a good little space in between the two. Are you seeing any battles happening across the board there, Dippin'?
I'm currently watching K Childers, seeing if he's putting together any lines.
Rico went down. Rico was on that P5 spot. That's going to allow, was it Bills to get around him?
Yep.
So Word must have crashed too, because I'm not seeing him. He's dropping really fast.
He is dropping very fast.
Looks
he is
like
all the way back to 23rd.
Woofta. What is going on?
He's all the way back. He is falling all the way back to last.
He must have got kind of tied up with riders as he tried to get up. But MX Marrow with a P2 in Moto 1, you know, he's sitting there in the eighth position. Still a little bit of time here to get stuff done. But like I said, it still has a lot of work, you know, cut out for him to take a good overall score here. But just a big group of riders here between Fabulito. MX Marrow goes down there. He's going to collect Effortless. K Childers, though, is still, you know, he's still sticking with HM702. Not a huge gap has been pulled. But they are starting to pull a gap there from the third position.
or might be in dead last and retire. Hopefully he is okay.
Well,
Looks
Rico.
like he might be returning to the pits.
Yeah. Well, looks like Rico's still. He's in that P4 spot, but looks like Liz is right there as well. Yeah, P1, P2, and P3, they're all spaced out quite a bit now. Bills and Rico, though, still battling for that P4 spot. Looks like Rico scrubs always can't hold it off that off the landing, but that's gonna allow Fabulito to get around. It looks like he stays in front of J-Wayne.
Call sign blue just followed.
Call sign blue. I appreciate that follow, dude. All right, looks like Bills is starting to kind of pull away there from P5. I believe Fabulito. Well, Fabulito went down. Missile, though, he's starting to make his way up through the pack. Cryptic, appreciate that follow too, bro. I love that. Keep them coming. Same address. But Kraft's still holding P3 down, so not really chipping at that off at the lead. Well, it looks like he did there actually that last time in scoring. So see if we can catch up to that the 2 spot, which is HSM 702. So K Childers got around got around HM 702. So a couple different lead changes this second moto.
Seems like riders are making a few more mistakes now that the track is a little more beat up.
Yeah, it gets very tough though. They 2 15-minute motos, plus 2 laps. Gets to be a lot. These ruts are starting to get deep. They're going to start bouncing around more and more as they take these main lines that everybody's been working with. But J-Wayne starting to make his way up. He is in that 3rd position, I believe, there in Moto 1. Missile right behind him. So our top guys are kind of closing back in there. Looks like we got
I would like to notice HM, Biz, and Jay Wayne are all on the same Orange Juice Racing team, it looks like.
Well, a bunch of teammates.
That team is having an awesome weekend at Southwick.
Yeah, no, all, like I said, they've all been kind of on the top of the leaderboards here. Moto 1, HM 702 went to the outside and looks like he stuffed it. It's going to allow K Childers to pull a little bit bigger of a lead here as he, takes advantage of the mistakes of all these other riders. But as we say that, the commentator's curse, it happens. He does go down there on that outside corner. Like I said, these ruts are starting to get deeper and deeper, so you got to be very patient. You got to be very careful with your entry. But with 11 minutes left, like I said, lots of racing still to happen. As you can see, with the track, getting beat up as it is, it's going to allow, probably for more, changes in position as we get closer and closer to the end of this Moto 2. Looks like J-Wing got around Bills there. Yeah, HM 702 is starting to creep up there on K Childers.
I believe for the overall, HM just has to get 3rd, potentially 4th or better.
Alright, we got a battle here for the P1 spot. Looks like HM 702 is going to go to the inside take. Okay, Childers. That line comes together there, and, sometimes you just kind of have to let the pass happen. But when both commit, that's what happens. But HM702 keeping on 2 wheels. Now is going to extend that lead with Key Childers going down there after that, before the finish. It's a tough spot to go down.
It's tough to go down anywhere here, Rocky. It's sand track and very hard to gain momentum. Even if you case something so little, you lose it all.
Yeah, with all these rollers too, it's one of those things, momentum is key. Especially now more so that this track is getting more beat up. You can see kind of when they go into these ruts how deep they are getting. And all those bumps forming. So it looks like a 4-second gap now is what HM702 is pulling there on the P2 of K Childers. So it looks like oh, Missile keep it on 2 wheels here. Okay, so what we got going here is we got Bills, J-Way, and Missile battling for that 4th position. These guys have been kind of going back and forth these last couple of laps. But Bills, or I believe J-Way in front of Bills there.
Missile with a huge bobble. I don't know how he held on to that, but he did.
Looks like Fabolito was going to get around him though with that mistake. But Rico's still keeping, you know, up in that top 10. A lot of fast riders here in this class, and like I said, he got a good start and just riding consistent laps here. But looks like J-Wayne and Bills are still having a pretty good little battle here for that 4th position. Looks like our leaders are the time and scoring. Looks like he's about 8/10 off. So, like I said, they're not. I know he has a little bit bigger gap than 8/10, but like I said, 7.5 minutes left. With the track the way it is, this race is not over for that P1 spot.
Absolutely not. One slight bobble and K Childers will have the lead due to cuts. Potentially even just straight up have the lead. I don't maybe foresee cuts in the play.
You can see HM702 switching up the lines there in a couple of the spots, preferring the smoother line. So like I said, just trying to keep it on 2 wheels is the name of the game, kind of from here on out.
Oh, K Childers goes down. Not down, but off the track. Loses a lot of time on HM702.
Yep. Looks like Kraft's still holding P3 down quite a bit, but J-Wayne is starting to creep right behind him.
Good to see Kraft having a better moto. He belongs up here.
So like I said, these last couple rounds, he has been battling for that podium spot.
He is a great rider.
But Fafolito holding down that P5 spot. Like I said, he kind of made his way through the pack off that start. But J-Wayne gets closer and closer to Kraft. Here's time rolls on. Like I said, this is going to shape up good here for the P3 spot.
MX Maro not having a good moto.
Yeah, sitting in that 13th spot. I think they're. I think Kraft and J-Wayne are starting to pull up on K Childers. So he must be making a couple mistakes, allowing these other 2 riders, you know, make up some ground. We'll kind of see what Kraft does here. He really hasn't had any pressure. He's just been sitting in that P3 spot the whole moto. So we'll see how he responds to the pressure of J-Wayne as he makes the pass in the inside. But HM702 is making easy work now that he has a 14.5-second lead here from the P2 rider. But with 4 minutes left, like I said, keeping it on two wheels is going to be an absolute must for him to pull this overall off. Looks like J-Wayne got into a SpongeBob there. Spelled out Craft to pull right up onto his rear wheel.
Just going around.
Oh, J-Wayne goes down. Craft got around him. So, and here comes Bills as well. He's going to close back up here on his teammate, it looks like, here for that P4 spot. Kind of see Misael there in the rear of the picture. He's starting to make some ground here into those top positions. But looks like HM702 is going to keep on extending this lead lap after lap. Now as he's almost up to 16 seconds. So Kraft's still holding that three spot down, but J-Wayne and Bills are still right there. Like I said, with 2 minutes left, or 3 minutes left, excuse me, plus 2 laps. I'm sure this pack will start to close up here a little bit more and more as we get closer here to the end of Moto 2. Looks like Kraft navigating through these rutted lines pretty well. You see his bike bounce around quite a bit. Well, looks like Misael is going to make the pass on Bills. Will he make it stick? No, Bills is not backing down. Fafalito, though, getting it into the mix here as well for that P4 spot, or P5, excuse me, it would have to be. Two different line choices. Bliss goes down. Fafalito is going to get that pass there for that P5. But looks like Kraft is still here ahead of J-Wayne as we get closer and closer to the end of the second moto.
Bills down.
So Fafalito in that P5 spot, like I said, he made some good work through the pack as this moto went on. But J-Wayne's right on Kraft here. Like I said, this battle is soon to be done here. As they go around this right-hander, see if they go for the same line. Looks like they both go for that inside line. Also, with timing and scoring, looks like they're only about 3 seconds off that P2 of K. Childers. Oh, J-Wayne's trying to sneak in the inside. Wow, that's some good racing there. Looks like Kraft's still gonna keep that P3, but as I say that, J-Wayne gets a little bit better roll through those rollers.
HM down.
Looks like he still has a pretty big gap there, but Kraft and J-Wayne are having a battle. Oh, they come together, and Looks like Kraft's going to get the short end of the stick of that one. That's going to allow Favolito to get into that P4 now.
Craft down again.
All right, so we got HM702, K Childers, Favolito, J Wayne, Kraft. That's going to round off our top 5 here as we roll down to those the 2 last laps here of the Moto. Like I said, if HM702 just kind of rides the way he has been all day, he's going to have a 1-1 score there on the day. All looks like K Childers went down. We're going to allow Favolito and J Wayne. That's going to allow them to at least make a contention here for that P2 spot. K Childers down again. Oh no, he's going to lose 2 positions, 3 positions, 4 positions, 5 positions there. Oh, that's
Kraft is back to 2nd place. Wow. What a moto for him.
I don't know if it's just with timing and scoring, but I know it's Favolito and J Wayne that are in the 2 spot. Like I said, we'll kind of see it after they come around the a timing gate to see how much that changes. Yeah, because we have Favolito there in the P3. Okay, Childers gets tied up there in that inside with the lapped rider and Bills.
Yep,
Okay, so
Cade is a lap down and battling with the leaders.
Yep, so now we have J Wayne there in the 2 spot. Favolito and Kraft. Misael, though, not backing down. He looking like he's trying to make the pass on Kraft, but as we say that, he does loop out there in those rollers, so we'll see if Kraft can't regroup here on this last lap. If he can pull up on Favolito here.
That would be a podium for finish for Missile if he can stay there.
But HM702 still out in the lead with a 19-second lead from P2 there. Should be able to make it happen. Looks like this track is very, very rutted out. And J Wayne's going to keep that P2 spot. That should be a 2nd overall, I believe, for J Wayne if he holds this spot. But Favolito, he got a better drive out of that corner. They offer different lines. Looks like they're pretty even. Let's see if Favolito can't find an extra gear here these last couple turns. I think with he might have them with cuts, but we'll kind of see. Okay, so J Wayne's still in front of him, but looks like there's a 2-second. J Wayne has 2 seconds in cuts there on Favolito as well. So. Oh no, they both get tied up there in the inside. So it looks like their position ain't gonna switch there.
Oh.
So all this Favolito has to do is just kind of stay right with J Wayne here. He's gonna have that 2nd position, I believe. Looks like J Wayne has a couple seconds there of cuts. But our overall winner, HM702 with the 1-1 on the day. But as we reel it in here, J Wayne and Favolito with a
What's going on
good
in here?
2nd moto. Oh, Faflito goes off the track. That should still be good. Looks like yeah, Faflito does take that P2 and J1 with the P3. Kraft with a solid P4. Misael with the P5. Is that K Childers with the P6. Bills should. Looks like Brody with the P7. Bills with the P8. Ansi, we'll kind of see here once he comes around. Looks like Ansi's going to be our P9 rider. Yep, he takes P9. Morji is going to be our top 10. Looks like Rico got tied up there with Bam Bam. So Bam Bam's going to beat Rico by that one spot there at the end. Looks like they got together. But Effortless coming there in the P14. Montana looks like he's still rolling there behind the Real Danger, or the Real Destroyer Boy. Daxpo looking like he's take P17 here on the day as well. But yeah, no, that was a good race between everybody. Like I said, that the 702 of HM 702, he had pretty much a perfect day going. First overall there in qualifying, and then taking a 1-1 here on both motos. But I believe J Wayne should be second overall. And then I think
and then I'd have Missile in third.
Yeah, Missile, or maybe even Fafalito. I think he took like a 7th. So
yeah, Missile's first moto was better than that, I thought.
Heavy K, appreciate that, man. Like I said, we still have the pros. That's gonna happen here very soon. As we just
I'm gonna try to get HM in here to do his podium speech.
Yeah, let's get HM here into the chat. I don't know if he's gonna be able to join this this channel.
If he joins the other one, we'll switch over and get it from him.
Or maybe just even like the lobby. He should be able to join the lobby.
Jay Wayne's in there. We could get our second place podium speech from Jay Wayne.
Is he in the MX bikes?
Yeah.
Inconsistent finishes. Yeah, game win. Yeah, Jay Wayne gained 6 points on me.
Jay Wayne, Missile, either of you want to do a podium speech?
Anybody you guys want to thank here on the day?
Huh? Go on, sir. We'll both do it.
Well, I'd like to thank Montana for putting out the good series.
Yeah, no, shout out to Montana for hosting these ERL series. There's a enduro, novice class, amps class, and a pro class that he does here on Sundays. So much respect to the mister.
Oh yeah, thanks, man.
Big up Montana for that.
Oh yeah, thanks.
It's on a good race every week.
It's a good race, but I still get screwed every time.
Dude, Jay Wayne, this was like the best I've seen you do in a while.
It's been a
For
long
real,
time coming.
ripping,
It
Josh.
really has.
Great
Honestly,
overalls, both moto.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been grinding it for like the past few hours before qualifying, so
Yeah,
I'm kind of glad that it paid off. But no, really good race, some good battles throughout.
Oh yeah.
Yo, hello.
Yo,
Hello?
Yo, what happened to Zach the first race?
I think Zach.
Yeah, you ran too fast of a lot of time.
And
Oh.
we saw
You
it.
mean the
No,
tape?
I was fucking moving in this first race, and then I was about to fucking pass second in the second race, and it put me on top of a rut, and I fucking hit my desk so hard my PC crashed.
Oh my damn.
I was wondering what happened to you.
No, I wasn't even gonna race the second race anyway because it literally put me on a rut, and I couldn't move forward or back. I was done to that.
Oh, that sucks.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, true.
I had that in race 2 then, and then you just had to like push a little bit just to get off it.
I couldn't, bro. I was trying to back up, and it wouldn't let me like do anything.
Oh, that sucks.
Steady, mate. He's just got
Nikes, what are you doing?
race
Fuck?
face, you know?
Racing.
No,
Yeah.
it's just
By
like a
racing or bikes?
4 seconds faster than your quality
Right.
time. That's a bit
Did
extreme.
you sign up for
Maybe I think he was just nervous in quali. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do zero.
yeah, maybe just sandbagging, bro.
250?
4.
You fucker. Come on. I signed up for 250 and then realized what track it is. Oh, I
It's
gotta
a
go
triple
verify.
crown, so it's definitely harder to get in.
It's gonna be hard. In general.
Is Zach not allowed to do the championship anymore then?
No, Zach will be in
The
pro.
Bro,
I
if
think,
if he races it. But yeah, shout out to
yeah,
Sandbagger.
7 said awesome racing, everybody. Looking forward to next week.
yeah, 100%.
Dude, I'm excited for the enduro round again. That was fun. I did that for the first time this today.
You know what? If I get time, I might have to start doing the enduro.
It's fun. I had fun.
It's just a bit early, but I used to love playing those courses. They were sick.
We did like a Krakenberg. Like it wasn't the full Krakenberg, but
Yeah, the like one of the courses.
yeah.
Which one was it this week?
The course 4.
Oh,
Right, you lot have a good night.
it's one of the best ones.
See you next
I
week.
don't know if you were paying attention, Rocky, but at one point the stream had 36 viewers
Yeah, I know I did.
for a hot minute. We were ripping.
I know.
We were ripping. He
We're
said
doing
we
good.
were ripping.
It's always fun, when you get like a crowd of people.
Dude, with the battles that were going on,
I
up
know.
front, it's hard not to just talk about like the top 5 though.
I
They were
know.
all like so consistent.
Yeah, it was.
Like the whole
Dude, I was
race
try-
too.
I was trying to give you guys a good little show, but I'm too slow.
I still hyped you up, dog. I still hyped you up.
Is it anywhere, or is it just live streamed? Or...
Live
It's
streamed on Twitch.
You can watch it back on Twitch like a day later.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
shoot, this is what I gotta do. I